Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is today's makeup look. Before I get to the tutorial, I'm going to show you where I got my products from. So I thought many of you would appreciate me showing you this. It's the first online price comparison site for beauty and it's worldwide. I'll explain a little bit more about it at the end of the tutorial, but I'm just going to show you how the website works. So I'll scroll through so you can see they've got hundreds of different retailers and thousands of different brands. And basically you can compare the prices of the products all in one place, but not only that, they recommend products to suit your needs. Many of you already know about the website because lots of industry experts are already talking about it. It's been mentioned in Harper's Bazaar, The Guardian, The Telegraph, but for those of you like me who are only just discovering it, I wanted to share it with you. So on the homepage, you can go and take a quiz. You can connect via Facebook or Twitter, or you can just sign up. And basically it's a questionnaire that's going to find out a little bit more about you. And this is going to enable the website to recommend products based on your needs. So it will ask your age group, what skin tone you are, whether you have sensitive skin, if you're dry, oily or combination skin, what your main concerns are, whether that be acne, cellulite, eczema, because don't forget it covers skincare, makeup, hair care and a variety of different genres. Once you finish, you can click a category. I'll select makeup to show you, and this is giving me my personal recommendations. And in each different category of makeup, whether it be blush, foundation, mascara, it gives you 3 best matches suited to your skin. So for me, the best matched concealer is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. If I click on see details, it will take me to the page, and here I can see the price of it as well as the different colour options that are available. And if I scroll down, it will show me which retailers stock it, how much it is, and how much it is with postage and packaging. And the end column also tells me the estimated delivery time, so I can work out which option works out best for me. And then the great part about it is I don't even have to leave the site to buy it. I can click buy now and purchase it directly. So moving on with the tutorial, here is my bag of goodies that I purchased on mybeautymatches.com. Now you guys know I love the Cover FX primer, so I bought it in the anti-aging one. As you know, I'm on an anti-aging kick at the moment. So I'm just gently working that in over my entire face, and this is going to be a great base for my foundation. And this was my top recommended primer on my recommendations page. Now the best matched foundation for me was the Nars Weightless Luminous foundation, and I've never tried this before, so I thought I may as well give it a go, and I absolutely love it. It's really nice. I always stay away from anything that says luminous because I am oily, but it gave me more of a matte finish but without looking too drying, and also it's a full coverage foundation but it really is weightless. I'm really impressed with it. So I'm pleased I trusted my recommendations and went with the best match foundation for me. My next best match product was this Shiseido Bronzer. Let me tell you now, after I use this in the tutorial, I have swapped it for my Cover FX one, and you know how much I use my Cover FX bronzer. I love it, but this one is just beautiful. Now bronzers are just bronzers to me usually, but this goes on so soft, it's like velvet. So I've taken that around my hairline and down my cheekbones, and on a smaller brush I'm taking a little bit of that down the sides of the nose. This is just going to add a little bit of warmth to the centre of the face. My best match blush was this Dalla Palma blush in Peach. Now this one is in my personal bag rather than my Illamasqua Lover blush. They are similar, but this is just a little bit softer, which I like. This is going on the apples of the cheeks and backwards. I got this eyeshadow palette by Hourglass, and this is absolutely stunning. It's their Obscura palette from the Modernist collection. Starting with the lightest shade in the palette, I'm taking that over the entire eye up to the brow bone, and this is going to soak up any excess moisture from the foundation. Next I'm taking this middle colour, which is like a golden bronze shade. I'm going to push that over the entire mobile eyelid. These eyeshadows are so finely milled, they're super soft and they blend really nicely. Going back to the cream shade, I'm going to apply a little bit of that mixed with the golden bronze colour, and we're going to apply that just on the very centre of the eye. Now this cream is more like a matte finish, but it's like a satin matte, so you need to mix it to keep that shimmer finish on the eye. Then on the inner corner and outer corner I'm applying that golden bronze shade and a little bit underneath the lower lash line. Going back to the cream shade and a pencil brush, I'm going to apply this to the inner corners of the eyes, and this is going to give us a nice soft glow. Although it is a satin matte finish, it still gives that nice glow. Then I'm going in with the fourth colour, which is a warm dark brown shade, and on a tapered crease brush I'm popping that into the socket and working that backwards and forwards from the inner corner to the outer corner of the eye. If you work the brush in circular motions, it will give you a nice diffused appearance. I will start to slowly pull the colour out on the very outer edge. Going in for a second round, I'm going to place the brush on the outer corner first, then work it through the socket. So the majority of the colour will be on the outer edge, and then with what's left on the bristles, we'll work that through the socket. As you can see, I'm just pulling out the colour ever so slightly on that outer third. By doing this, it will prevent the socket from looking too rounded. And then using a clean blending brush, I'm just going to work that over the top to make sure the seams are nicely blended. I'm applying that same warm chocolatey brown shade underneath the lower lashes on the outer third. Then using the tip of my brush, I'm going to connect that colour to the top lid. Then going back in with my clean blending brush, I'm going to work that underneath the lower lashes and the outer edge, connecting the two colours together. Now my top recommended liner was the Benefit Bad Girl liner, but I wanted to go for brown, so I've decided to use my Bobbi brown gel liner in Sepia. I'm going to smudge that across the top lash line quite close. We don't want to smudge it too much, but we don't want a defined line. We want it to be soft and really diffused. On the outer edge, I have winged it out ever so slightly, but again, it's not a defined wing, it's very soft. And this is ideal for those of you who struggle with defined eyeliner. I'm also going to take that brown along the waterline, and I'm going to tightline with it, so we've got that nice inky appearance to the eye, but on a chocolatey brown scale. If you prefer to use black, then definitely go for the Benefit Bad Girl liner, as it is waterproof. I'm going back to that chocolatey brown eyeshadow and just smoking it a little bit further underneath my lower lashes. For eyebrows, I'm using this Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil, and I've chosen the colour Ash. This was the recommended best match brow pencil for me. I quite like this pencil because it's like a triangular point, so it's got a thinner tip and then a thicker edge. You can glide along the top and create a nice sharp line, and then you can turn it around and create the tail of your eyebrow with a thin point. I'm not sure I love it as much as the shape of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, but I love this colour more than any other brow pencil. It suits my brow colour so well. By the way, I have an up-close brow tutorial in the description bar of the video. The best match mascara for me was the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Volume Mascara. I applied a few coats to this top and bottom, and what I like about it is it doesn't flake at all. This gave me enough volume that I didn't feel like I needed falsies, like a strip lash, but I did decide to put some cluster lashes in, which will look really nice, and I do have a tutorial on how to apply these. So this is another Nars product that I hadn't tried as yet, and this is the Nars Radiance Creamy Concealer, which was my best match concealer. And as you know, I don't often wear concealer because I don't need it, but I did love the brightening effect it gave me underneath my eyes. This is full coverage, but again, it's really weightless. I felt like I needed a little bit more blush, so I'm going back in with my Dalla Palma Peach Blush, and I'm only applying a touch more just to balance out the face with the eyeshadow. My recommended highlighter hasn't been delivered just yet, so when it does I will show you it in another tutorial. Instead, for now, I'm using my Becca and Jaclyn Hill highlighter in Champagne Pop, and I'm applying that to the top of the cheekbones. Then I'm applying a small amount of that just on the very tip of my nose, a little bit on the cupid's bow, and a small amount just at the top of my brow bone, and this is just going to give me a really soft, subtle glow as I turn my face. Now I couldn't find my Stone lip liner, but one that I did order off my recommended list was Spice Lip Pencil by MAC, so I thought I might as well just put it on and see how it looks. Stone would have suited the eyeshadow a little bit better, but this still looked lovely nonetheless. Then I colour in the entire lip using the same pencil. Over the top of that, I'm using Myth Lipstick by MAC. This was also on my top recommendations on the lipstick section, and this really just helped tie in the lip colour with the eye colour. Now personally I prefer it with a matte finish, but on my recommendation list was my Bobbi Brown Crystal Clear Lip Gloss, and I wanted to try it just to show you guys, and this is the finish it gives. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this makeup look. I thought it would be cool to do a look using the products that were recommended to me on my beautymatches.com. So usually I buy products that I like as opposed to what's recommended for me. I guess that's a lot easier for me because I'm a professional makeup artist, so I've got a little bit more knowledge about what suits my skin. But for those of you that don't have a lot of knowledge about makeup, the quiz really does tailor the products to your skin. Whether you're oily, dry, combination skin, the quiz is tailored to you. You're the one who answers the questions, and the products are based on the ones that are recommended for your skin type. I have oily skin, but I also suffer with hormonal breakouts throughout the month, which is really annoying, and I have eczema. What I really loved about my beautymatches.com is that it only recommends for me products that are going to be for sensitive skin, for oily skin, and that aren't going to necessarily make me break out. You'll find if you go in store to a lot of places, they're on commission, so they will try to sell you items, whereas this is totally unbiased, so you can't really go wrong. So what's great about mybeautymatches.com is it's the first comparison site for beauty worldwide. You spend hours online trying to work out which place is best to buy from, because if you buy from one place it's X amount, if you buy from the other it includes post and packaging, and it can be a little bit of a headache. But what's brilliant is they let you compare the post and packaging. And as you saw at the beginning, there's absolutely hundreds of different stores and thousands of different brands. I've literally only known about this about a week, and I've already recommended it to tons of my friends, and they've all found it really, really useful. So I thought it would be a really good idea to share it with you guys. So if you've got any questions about it, just leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget the website is www.mybeautymatches.com, and it is a worldwide comparison site. And I will link it in the description bar for you. All the products that I've used for this makeup look will be listed in the description bar below. If you want to see how I put on these tiny little cluster lashes, I do have a tutorial which I will link. I'll show you how to apply false lashes to the top, bottom and the individuals. If you haven't subscribed already, then ouch. If you missed my previous 2 tutorials, you can click on these now and it will take you to those. Don't forget you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and the links to those will be in the description bar below. If you've got any suggestions for tutorials, then leave them in the comments section and I'll take a look at them. Bye!